Hi, welcome to the channel English Professionally, and this video is 33 English topics with explanations. So really this video is very special and I really hope it's very good and you like it, okay? Really, 33 English topics with explanations of grammar and vocabulary. I really hope it's what you need, okay? So really, this course is for English speaking, grammar, vocabulary, and listening. So you know that we have a video, so 200 English topics, right? We have two videos, yeah? So 100 English topics and 200 English topics, but without explanations. So I think this video is a better version because we study English grammar and vocabulary with explanations in context, okay? So watch all the video. All this information is very important. Okay, so the first topic is about business, okay? And how will you say do business or make business? So do or make? Who knows? We say do business. For example, I do business but make money. So he does business and makes money. Yeah? And I have a good question for English speaking practice. So would you like to do business and make money? Yeah? Or I can also ask, would you like to have your business or would you like to have your own business? Yeah, your own business. It means business which belongs to you. Okay, so would you like to have your own business, or you can also ask, would you like to have your business, or would you like to have a business which belongs to you? Well, if you ask my opinion, so you know you can use very simple sentences, very simple phrases, very simple structures, but it's a good idea if you use different phrases, so it's good if you want to speak English fluently and naturally, okay? So if you ask my opinion, so if you don't know this phrase, you can say I think, yeah? I think, or I wanted to tell you, but it's another phrase for saying almost the same, yeah? If you ask my opinion or if you ask my view, if you ask my idea, good. I perfectly understand. So it means I understand very clearly. I understand very well, yeah? We say I perfectly understand, so it's a very nice phrase, so you can use it in your speech, yeah? When you speak English. So that it's quite risky, so you can say it's risky, but it's quite risky, it means that it's really risky, yeah? It's quite risky, yeah? And the level of competition is very high, yeah? So what is competition? Yeah, so you know that when you do business, so you have there are companies which do the same, yeah, so which sell the same products or which offer the same or similar services. They are your competitors. So if you have, you know, similar companies or almost the same companies which do these things, so it's about competition. So and the level of competition is very high, so it means that it's very difficult to do business. It's very difficult to sell your products, to sell your services. There are too many competitors, or in other words, there are too many companies which do similar things, okay? Next, however, yeah, it's another word for but. You can say but, yeah, but you know, sometimes you don't say but, it's all the time. So please use more interesting vocabulary, use more advanced vocabulary. I mean vocabulary for intermediate students, upper intermediate students, and advanced students as well. Okay? So, however, I'd really like to have. So I really like means I would really like, But you know that when we speak English, we mostly use short forms, okay? So not I would like, but I'd like. But if you say I'd really like, it sounds stronger, yeah? It's a good phrase. I'd really like to have a profitable business. So profitable business, it means business which brings profit or which brings money. You know that you can have a business, but you know it can be bad, so you can become bankrupt. Yeah, you can become bankrupt, so you can become without money. Yeah, you can be left without money, so maybe you'll have financial problems. So many people, as I know, I want to tell you one secret, yeah, that I have lots of teaching experience, but not only English, business. You know that I taught business, and I taught business management at university for about 5 or 6 years, yeah. But then I chose YouTube. Yeah, really, I gave lots of lessons. I get lots of lessons, lectures, seminars, and I really know a lot about it. And if you like this idea, we can continue and record good videos, not only videos, but video courses about business. Yeah, if you want to know this business vocabulary, no problem, you're welcome. And profitable business, so business which brings you profit. So many people, as you know, many people do business, but maybe only 10% of people have a profitable business, and it's important to have a profitable business, okay? Next, so it could give me, you can say it can give me or it could give me, it's a modal verb, financial freedom. So financial freedom, so freedom when you have enough money, so when you have enough financial freedom and independence. It means, yeah, good words, financial freedom and independence. So what is independence? It's when you don't depend on other people. So you have enough money, you can buy what you want, so you can go, maybe to this city, to this or that city if you like it. So you have money and you don't have financial problems. You don't depend on your husband, wife, you don't depend on your parents or other people. It's very important, yeah, to be independent, to be an independent person. Okay, so I hope you absolutely agree with me. So you can say I agree with me, but if you want maybe to make it sound stronger, so it's okay if you say I absolutely agree with me or I fully agree with me. It's a very good phrase for speaking, yeah? And if you want some English speaking practice, so you can write something in the comments, and I have a question for you. Would you like really to have your own business, and why? And what's your job? What's your job? It's interesting, and you know that we often use such phrases is really, right? It's very good, yeah, to keep the conversation going. So you say something, and then you need to interact with your partner, with your speaking partner, and it's a good idea if you ask some questions like, yeah, right, really? So very nice phrases, okay? So let's move on. Well, let's talk about sport. I'm keen on sport. Keen on, yeah? So it means I like sport. I'm keen on sport. So you can say I'm keen on sport. Then you can also say I'm interested. I'm interested in sport, yeah? Or you can interested in, yeah? We know this phrase to be interested in something. Or you can also say I'm fond of sport. I'm fond of sport. It means I really like it. I am fond of sport. Or I enjoy sport. I enjoy sport. You can say I like sport, or I really like sport. But these phrases are very interesting and natural, so it's very good for English speaking practice. So, and you can use it in your daily conversations. So I'm interested in sport. Yeah, we say to be interested in something. For example, I'm interested in English. I am fond of sport, or I'm fond of English. I enjoy sport, or I enjoy English. I'm keen on sport, or I enjoy sport. Okay, so it plays a very important role in my life. Yeah, you can say it's important, it's very important for me, or it's important, or it's another phrase. Yeah, it plays a very big role in my life, or it plays a very important role in my life. Yeah, so the next phrase is very interesting too. So to be honest, to be honest. So you can, meet to be honest or to be frank. It means the same, to be honest. So it means that you are really honest. You want to tell the truth. And you say about it, I go to the gym. Yeah, please remember this phrase. Go to the museum, go to the theater, go to the cinema, go to the park, go to the gym twice a week. Well, you can say so 2 times a week, or we mostly say once a week if it's 1 time, and 2 times a week if it's twice a week. Yeah, twice a week, yeah, instead of 2 times a week and once a week. Good. So next, it helps me be strong and healthy. You know that many students say, so it helps me to be strong and healthy. Yeah, it's okay too. But native speakers often prefer to say it without to. So it helps me be strong and healthy. Yeah, so we use a verb without to. With with help. So it helps me be strong and healthy. I also go swimming. Yeah, go swimming. Good phrase. I also go swimming. Next, I'm absolutely sure. So it means I'm sure, I'm really sure, or I'm sure for 100%. So it's also a good phrase for speaking I'm sure. So you can use it in different conversations. So I'm sure for 100%. I'm sure for 100%, or I'm absolutely sure. Yeah, a very nice phrase. I'm absolutely sure that we need to look after our health. It means that we need to do something good for our health. Yeah, maybe to do exercises, to do physical exercises, maybe to walk in the park, maybe to breathe fresh air. So look after is a phrasal verb. Please have a look at our video. So 250 phrasal verbs and other videos. Okay, very nice phrases. Okay, so but I think that it's very important. So first we talk about it. So we discuss it, and it's very important to read it. So after our explanations, okay, let's do it from the beginning. So would you like to have your own business? If you ask my opinion, I perfectly understand that it's quite risky and the level of competition is very high. However, I'd really like to have a profitable business. It could give me financial freedom and independence. I hope you absolutely agree with me, right? And sport, yeah? So you can say I'm interested in sport, I'm fond of sport, I enjoy sport, I'm keen on sport. It plays a very important role in my life. To be honest, or to be frank, I go to the gym twice a week. It helps me be strong and healthy. I also go swimming. I'm absolutely sure that we need to look after our health, or I'm sure for 100% good. English. Yeah, and I have a question for you. So do you like sport? Yeah? So are you interested in sport? And how do you spend your free time? So I have these questions for you. Well, English. So my dream is to speak English fluently. So you can say I want to speak English fluently, or I'd like to speak English fluently. It's another phrase which means more or less the same, okay? So my dream is to speak English fluently. So I often hear to speak English well, to speak English really well, but please, keep in mind this phrase, speak English fluently. It means that you speak English fast and naturally. So you can speak it spontaneously. It means without preparation, without any preparation, okay? Next, I would say that my English level is about intermediate now. Okay, good. So I can say, or I would say, it's a very good phrase, that my English level is about intermediate now. So what is about? It means that you're not sure that it's an intermediate level exactly. So it means maybe it's a low intermediate level, maybe it's a strong intermediate level, maybe it's pre-intermediate, maybe it's upper, but about intermediate. Okay, so sooner intermediate level. Okay, and it means that it's a very good phrase when you explain something, that I can express my point of view, that I can express my point of view, or I can express my ideas, I can express my thoughts, I can express what I think and understand other people, but not everything, but not all things. Okay, next, I feel, you can say I think, or I feel, I know that I need to study English harder. We say need to do something, So you have two verbs and you put to between these two verbs. It's very important. So I need to study English, I need to speak English, I need to watch this video, I need to, to go there. So need to do something English harder. To, it means to know it really well, or we can say to know it really well, or in order to know it. But you know that in order to sounds more formal, to know it really well, so that you know it really well. So it's your aim, it's your purpose. Well, so my dream is to speak English fluently. I would say that my English level is about intermediate now. It means that I can express my point of view and understand other people, but not everything. I feel that I need to study English harder to know it really well, or in order to know it really well. But in order to, it has this meaning, but it sounds more formal, and we usually use it, in the formal maybe conversation, in the more formal conversation, or in writing. Okay, good. Okay, next, my work. I work as a sales manager. Good. So you can say I am, or I'm a sales manager, or I work as a sales manager. I work as a manager, I work as a shop assistant, I work as a teacher. It's okay. So it's a good phrase. I really like my job. You can say I like, or I really like. I really like my job. I can't say that my salary is so high. So what is salary? It's how much money you get, or how much money you earn, Maybe you get $1,000 a month, maybe 2,000, maybe 3,000, who knows? It's how much money you get, or you get for your work. So it's so high, but there is one thing, which I really like concerning my job, What is concerning? It means about my job. So you can say concerning my job, or about my job, about my job. Or there is another very good phrase which you can also use while you're speaking. So it's related to, okay? So related to my job. So my salary depends on me. Please remember, we say depend on something. My salary depends on me. It depends on you, or your future depends on you. It depends on his decision, okay? Or it depends on how much I sell. It depends on how much I sell. Good. It depends on how much I sell. Yeah, we say depends on. Yeah, so we have as because of it, and we say depends on how much I sell. So the next phrase is very interesting. The next structure is very interesting. So look, the more I sell, the more money I have. Yeah, this structure is often called the more. The more I sell, the more money I have. It means that if you sell more, you have more money. Okay, for example, the more I learn English, the more progress I make. Yeah? So the more I watch your videos, the more I like them. Right. I get 3% of what I sell. Yeah? And I have a basic salary. So I get 3% of what I sell. So maybe you sold something and you got $1,000 and you get 3%, so it's $30, yes? Maybe you sold something and you got $1 million, and so how much is it? 3%. Okay, let's calculate it. Yeah, so 10,000. Yeah, $10,000 is 1% and $30,000 is 3%. Yeah, what? Good, really good. Okay, and I have a basic salary. So what is a basic salary? It means that you get some money, and it doesn't matter how much you sell. Yeah, maybe your basic salary is very small, maybe $100, $200, right? So, but you know that your salary often depends on your sales. Yeah, but you also have a basic salary. Good. Okay, so my work. I work as a sales manager. I really like my job. I can't say that my salary is so high, but there is one thing which I really like concerning my job or about my job related to my job. My salary depends on me. It depends on how much I sell. The more I sell, the more money I have. Right. I get 3% of what I sell and I have a basic salary. Good. My future profession or my future job. Okay? Let me tell you what I think about my future profession. It's a very nice phrase. So you can say, I want to tell you, or I'd like to tell you what I think about my future profession. Yeah? To be frank, yeah, you know that we talked about it. You can say to be frank or to be honest, so it's okay too. I don't know exactly what I need. I don't know exactly what I need. It means that I don't really know it. I don't really know it. I don't know exactly. I don't know it exactly, or I don't know exactly what I need. I like mathematics and economics, so you can also say maths. Yeah, I like maths and economics. So I tend to think, yeah, a nice phrase. It means that you often think about it. So you come to this conclusion. You often come to this conclusion. So I tend to think that, or I tend to think that I need to become. You say I need to become, or I need to be an economist or a manager. Yeah, say an economist or a manager. So do you know the difference between an economist and a manager? Good. I'm also good at English. Please remember this phrase, be good at something. So you can say I'm good at sport, I'm good at English, I'm good at foreign languages, or bad at. So I'm bad at maybe volleyball, I'm bad at badminton, okay? Or maybe I'm bad at typing. Really, I make so many mistakes, please, sorry, forgive me, okay? I suppose I'll decide it later. So I suppose or I think. You know that we often say I think, but you can't say I think all the time. You need to use different phrases. So you see, it's like I suppose, yeah, I tend to think, so in my opinion, if you ask my opinion, and other phrases. So stay with us, and we'll be looking at other interesting phrases which can make your speech richer. Yeah, richer and better. I'll decide it later. Okay, so we have my future profession. Let me tell you what I think about my future profession. To be frank or to be honest, I don't know exactly what I need. I like mathematics and economics, so I tend to think that I need to become an economist or a manager. I'm also good at English. I suppose I'll decide it later. Well, money. Yeah, money, money, money. It's all the time money. People like money. People often talk about money. It's often, people's favorite subject, okay? But you know that I don't think that money is everything, yeah? I don't think that money is everything, but I do think, yeah? So it's an interesting structure. Look at this grammar. So in this case, yeah, it's about inversion. Yeah, we call it inversion in English. Inversion. When we put do before a verb. So if we look at this, phrase, do means really. Do means really. So you can say I do think or I really think. Yeah. For example, I do understand, or it means I really understand. I do know, I really know that money plays a very important role in our life. Yeah. So we meet this nice phrase for the second time. So maybe you can say sport plays a very important role in our life. Books play, yeah, play because they play. Books play a very important role in our life. Okay, and then we explain it. If you don't have money, you can satisfy your needs and demands. So needs and demands, it's what you need and what you demand. So it's what you need for life. It's what you need for life. And you say can't satisfy your needs. It means that you can't have your needs and demands. So in reality, you can't have it. So maybe you can only think about it, you can only imagine, but you can't have it in your real life. Okay? Well, so you need it to buy something to drink, yeah, to drink, infinitive, to drink, and to eat, infinitive, it's an infinitive, so it's in the first place. Please remember these phrases. It's in the first place, so it's in the last place, it's in the second place, it's in the third place, yeah. I'm sure, yeah, you know that we can say I'm sure, I'm absolutely sure, good phrase, that it's good or it's a good idea if you can earn money. So earn money means get money. So we often say earn money instead of get money, but we know it's never enough. It means that you, for example, your salary is $1,000 and you think it's little, and you maybe think that $2,000 is very good, so then you get $2,000 and then you start thinking again that it's little, then you want more and more, and so this process is unstoppable. So it's our reality, it's our life. So the more money you have, yeah, the more. Do not remember the structure, the more money you have, the more you understand that you need more and more. Okay, so you see money. I don't think that money is everything, but I do think, or I really think, that money plays a very important role in our life. If you don't have money, you can't satisfy your needs and demands. You need it to buy something to drink and to eat. It's in the first place. I'm sure that it's good if you can earn money, but you know, it's never enough here. What a pity, what a pity. Yeah, it's so sad. Okay, let's talk about America. So I have never been to America. Really, we say been to, yeah, been to. So it's present perfect, you see, have been. Have plus the third form or plus past participle, and you say I have never been to America, yeah? Never. tells us that we need to use present perfect here. So I have never been to America, I have never been to India, I have never been to Russia, I have never been to Brazil. Yeah, and we use been to with present perfect. So if it's past simple, you say I wasn't in America, for example, last year, but with present perfect you use to, been to. I have never been to America, and you know, it's a very nice phrase, and you know, it's my greatest dream, so it's my biggest dream, or it's my greatest dream to visit this amazing country. So amazing means this wonderful country, this beautiful country, this interesting country, very interesting country. I'd like to improve my English greatly. So it means I'd like to make my English better, or I'd like to improve my English. I'd like to improve my English, or I'd like to make my English better. And I'm absolutely certain. So you know that we used I'm sure or I'm absolutely sure, but we can't repeat these phrases all the time. So, and you can also say I'm certain or I'm absolutely certain that living in America can make my English much better. Living in America, it means that if you live in America, it can be very good for your English. That living in America, yeah, living in America, or maybe that reading English books, that speaking with foreigners or speaking with native speakers, or listening to these videos, so watching these videos, watching this channel can make my English much better. Yeah, better, you can say better, but much better, you know, it sounds stronger, it sounds stronger. And I like to break down the language barrier. So what is this language barrier? You know, it's a feeling when maybe you know English, but you can't speak with other people, you can't communicate with them, you can't interact with them. So it's a psychological problem, it's a psychological barrier. It's a psychological barrier. So you see, I have never been to America, and you know, it's my greatest dream to visit this amazing country. I'd like to improve my English greatly, and I'm absolutely certain that living in America can make my English much better. I'd like to break down the language barrier. Okay, England. Good. So I've been to England several times. Yeah, it's present perfect again. It's a short form, so we know this full form I have been, but I've been is a short form. You know that if you have many times, several times, 5 times, so you need to use present perfect. It's a rule, and we use to, yeah, with present perfect. We talked about it, or we have already talked about it, yeah, we use present perfect with already. So I've been to England several times. I was there 2 years ago last time. So ago tells us that we need to use past simple, yeah, I was there 2 years ago last time. It took me about 2 months to reach an upper intermediate level. It means to have this level, to reach an upper intermediate level. So it's 1 level higher than intermediate. So do you know what English levels can be? So beginner, elementary, pre-intermediate, intermediate, upper intermediate, and advanced. So what's your level, or what's your English level? Good? So it took me, it's a good phrase, so you can say maybe it takes me 2 hours to get to work, or it takes me half an hour to get to work. Yeah? It took me about 2 months or 2 months to reach an upper intermediate level. I can't say that I improved my English grammar greatly. So improved means make better, or I can't say that my English grammar got better, or I can't say that my English grammar became better, but it really helped me improve my speaking skills. Really helped me, you know that you can say it with to, but we often see it without to. It really helped me improve my speaking skills. So speaking skills, it's how you speak. So it means that you started speaking better. It's very important. So we often hear listening skills. So it's how you can listen and understand other people. And speaking skills, it's about your speech. It's how you speak. Well, so you see, I've been to England several times. I was there 2 years ago. Last time it took me about 2 months to reach an upper intermediate level. I can't say that I improved my English grammar greatly, but it really helped me improve my speaking skills. Good. Education. I'm totally convinced that it's very important to get a good education. So I'm convinced means I'm sure. I'm totally convinced means I'm absolutely sure that I really think so. Okay, I'm absolutely sure, or I'm absolutely certain that it's very important to get a good education. Yeah, good phrase, to get a good education. If you don't do it, your chances are lower that you'll get a good job. It means that it will be difficult for you. It will be more difficult for you to get a good job. So if you have a good education, it's easier for you, to get a good job. Yeah, to get a good job. So maybe it isn't absolutely, so it isn't for 100%, but it's a fact. So it's good when you have friends who can help you to find a good job, and it's also good so when you have a good education, so when you have good knowledge and experience. Okay, so you might disagree. So might is a modal verb. So you can say you may disagree or you might disagree. In other words, it means maybe you will disagree. Yeah, maybe you will disagree with me, but it's just my personal point of view. It means it's just my idea. It's just my opinion. So maybe I'm wrong, but it's how I feel, it's what I think about it, and just my personal point of view. Well, so education. I'm totally convinced that it's very important to get a good education. If you don't do it, your chances are lower that you'll get a good job. You might disagree with me, but it's just my personal point of view. Well, so I'd like to talk about my day, yeah? I can tell you that I usually get up quite early, yeah? Quite early, because I have to go to school. Have to is a modal verb. It means that you need to do it. You need to go to school. My lessons finish at about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Next, I perfectly realize. So do you remember that we talked about this phrase, I perfectly understand? This phrase is very similar. Really, it has a very similar meaning. So I perfectly realize or I perfectly understand. It means that I really understand, I really know, I really see that I need to study hard. So need to do something, yes? So you put to after need and before a verb. Hard, it means to study a lot, but I don't think that it's everything for me. If I have free time, I play chess. Okay, so I can do it for hours. Yeah, do something for hours means to do something for a very long time. So I go to bed. Yeah, so you know that, two opposite phrases. So wake up or get up and go to bed. I go to bed early. I need to have enough sleep to feel good. Yeah, so need to, yeah, you use to after need and before a verb. I need to have enough sleep to feel good. It means to feel good, so it's your aim. So that you feel good, or in order, yeah, we talked about it, to feel good. So to has this meaning. Well, so I can tell you that I usually get up quite early because I have to go to school. My lessons finish at about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I perfectly realize that I need to study hard, but I don't think that it's everything for me. If I have free time, I play chess. I can do it for hours. I go to bed early. I need to have enough sleep to feel good. Okay, next. Appearance. You know, it's how we look like. It's how we look like. So they say that appearances are deceptive. They say means people say, or it is said. Yeah, it is said. It's a very good phrase. It's passive voice. Yes, it's passive voice. Passive voice. I think that you know this grammar. Yeah, it is said. It means it is said by someone. People say that appearances are deceptive. So appearance, it's, you know, how you look like. And what is deceptive? It means that it can, you know, deceive you. So for example, you look at one man and maybe he has very, you know, expensive clothes, and you think that he's a very rich man, but in fact it isn't so. So maybe he spent his last money on it and he's a poor person. Yeah, so you can't judge other people only by appearance. Yeah, so really, you see, I absolutely agree, or it means I agree, I fully agree with this statement, or with this sentence, with this phrase. We can't judge other people only by appearance. Judge other people, it means we can't form an opinion about other people, or we can't have an opinion, or we can have some ideas other people only by appearance, only when we look at their appearance, when we look at how they look like. Yeah, I'd also like to point out, so it's a good phrase, really an amazing phrase for speaking. Yeah, so I'd like to say, or I'd like to point out is a phrasal verb, that we must respect all people, so regardless of their income. So it means regardless of means no matter what, so no matter what their income is, no matter yeah, how they look like, and so on. So it doesn't matter for us, it isn't important. Okay, so regardless of their income, appearance, race, nationality, and other things. So it's very important to respect all people. And really, you know, if you ask me, it isn't important. For example, this man gets $200 a month, and that man gets, for example, $20,000 a month. It makes no difference for me. I look at this person, so I look at him. I don't look at his wallet. So, you know, I don't really like it. So all people, regardless of their income, appearance, yeah, how they look like, race, nationality, and other things. Okay, so appearance, how we look like. They say, or it is said, passive voice, that appearances are deceptive. I absolutely agree with this statement. We can't judge other people only by appearance. I'd also like to point out that we must respect all people regardless of their income, appearance, race, nationality, and other things. Well, my hobbies. I have several hobbies, or you can say I have some hobbies. My main hobbies are, so English and sport. It means that I like it most of all. I learn English to communicate with people who live abroad. So I like English to communicate, or I like English because I want to communicate with people who live abroad, or with people who live in another country. We say another before one, yeah? In another country, and other before many. So you can say with people who live in another country, or with people who live in other countries, yeah? It's a huge pleasure for me to speak English. So you can say it's a great pleasure, but huge means very big. So it's a real pleasure for me to speak English. I really like it, yeah? We remember, yeah? I'm really interested in English. I'm really fond of English. I'm really keen on English. I'm really into English. So I really enjoy English. I really enjoy speaking English. It brings me some satisfaction. So it brings me, this very positive, very nice feeling, okay? I'm interested in sport. It means that it's my hobby. Sport is interesting for me. Yeah, we say, to be interested in something, good. I'm into fitness. Yeah, please remember this phrase, to be into something. It also means that you really like it, yeah? I'm into fitness, I'm into sport, I'm into English, I'm, into tennis, I'm into football, so I'm really crazy about it, yeah? I'm into English, I'm into teaching English, good. So I want to be in a good shape, yeah? We say want to do, so don't forget to put to after want and before a verb. And I want to be in a good shape means that you want to have a good and strong maybe body. You want to look attractive, so you want to have a good appearance. Yeah, so you want to look after your health. So it's very important for you, yeah, not to be maybe too fat and maybe unhealthy. Okay, so my hobbies. I have several hobbies. My main hobbies are English and sport. I learn English to communicate with people who live abroad. It's a huge pleasure for me to speak English. It brings me some satisfaction. I'm interested in sport. I'm into fitness. I want to be in a good shape. Good. New Year. Obviously, I celebrate this wonderful holiday. So obviously means clearly. So you can also say clearly, or it's clear, it's obvious, or of course. I celebrate this wonderful holiday. Yeah, it's, I know that more advanced students often use different interesting adjectives. This amazing holiday, this wonderful holiday, yeah? So I live alone, so it means as a result. You might have already guessed, so this grammar may be a little bit difficult, okay, but we'll have a look at it. So you know that we say you might guess. If you say you might guess, or it means you might know, or maybe you know, so it's about the present, yeah, it's about the present or about the past. If you have might have done something, it's about, so I'm typing one thing and I'm thinking about another thing, yeah, about present or about the future. So you might guess, you might know, so yeah, it's about the present or it's about the future. You see, if you have this structure, might have done something, so might have plus the third form, or we also call it past participle. It means it's about the past. So it means maybe you guessed, or maybe you have already guessed. So yeah, it's intermediate, upper intermediate grammar. So if you know the structure, I hope that actually you will be able to translate it correctly. Okay, so look, I might have already guessed that I invite my friends and we have a great party. Good. So these good phrases: have a good time, have a great time, yeah, and we have a great party, or we say and we give a party, and we give a great party. It's often something unforgettable. Unforgettable means that we can't forget it, so it's difficult for us to forget it. Okay, so well, New Year, Clearly, obviously, I celebrate this wonderful holiday. I live alone, so you might have already guessed that I invite my friends and we give a great party. It's often something unforgettable, yeah? If you have might guess, might know it's about the present or about the future, might have done something, it's about the past. Well, and how do you celebrate New Year? Traveling. So really, do you like traveling? Do you often travel? Do you often go abroad? You know that traveling is my passion. Passion, it means my greatest hobby. I really like it, so I can't do without traveling. I can't live without traveling, and I can do nothing about that. It's a good phrase. I can do nothing about that means I can't change it. So I really like it, and I can't change it. I can't change myself. I spent all my money on traveling. Yeah? Spend money on something, yeah? I spend all my money on traveling, maybe on cars, yeah, on expensive clothes and so on. Spend on, yeah? Please remember about on. I have already been to 20 countries. Wow, yeah? Already tells us that we need to use present perfect. So you can say I have already been or I've been. I've been is a short form. You know that when we speak we use short forms. Alright, so you see I've already been to 20 countries and we talked about it that we use been to. Please don't forget to use to. I've already been to 20 countries and I really hope that I'll visit 5 more countries next year. Yeah, in very interesting ideas. I hope that you'll agree with me. Well, so you see, traveling is my passion and I can do nothing about that. I spend all my money on traveling. I have already been to 20 countries and I really hope that I'll visit 5 more countries next year. And you? What about you? Good. Well, so my dream. One of my greatest dreams is to set up my own company. So we say one of my greatest dreams. Don't forget to put as. One of my greatest, hobbies. So one of the best writers. Yeah, one of the most interesting things. Yeah, we add as is to set up my own company. We say set up my own company or start up my own company, or we can say it in a more simple way. So to have my own company. I don't like doing something monotonous and routine. Yeah, we say don't like doing something, yeah? Don't like plus verb plus ing. I don't like doing something monotonous, means very boring and routine. I think that I can achieve a lot. It means that I can do a lot. I can do lots of good things and maybe difficult things. And I don't want to stop, yeah? We talked about it, want to do something and don't want to do something. Don't forget to put to. I think there is nothing wrong about, yeah? It's a phrase, there is nothing wrong about being successful. It means that if you are successful, it's okay. So if you want to become successful, it's okay. Sometimes people think, oh, he wants to be successful, it's bad. But I think that it's okay. If you want to be successful, there is nothing wrong about being successful. Maybe there is nothing wrong about being rich. There is nothing wrong about learning English online. There is nothing wrong about doing it, okay? So nice phrase. My dream. So, my dream. One of my greatest dreams is to set up my own company. I don't like doing something monotonous and routine. Yeah? I feel that I can achieve a lot and I don't want to stop. I think there is nothing wrong about being successful. Okay? Next, I'd like to talk about one big city, the capital of Russia. It's Moscow, yeah? The capital of Russia. So I was born in Moscow and I'm still living in this city, yeah? So we say was born in, yeah? Say I was born maybe in Russia, in Brazil, yeah? I was born in China, in Japan, in Vietnam, so in Thailand, in Canada, and so on, and I'm still living in the city. So it's present continuous. So this word still tells us that we need to use present continuous. It means that I'm still doing it. So I'm still doing it. So it's in progress. Okay? I wouldn't say, or I can't say that it's very good for my health. Honestly, so you know that we use to be honest or frank, or to be frank. You can also use honestly or frankly. Honestly or frankly. I'd rather live far from Moscow. What is I'd rather live? It means that I would prefer to live. I would prefer to live, or you know that I could live far from Moscow, or maybe I think it's a good idea for me to live far from Moscow, but I can't change it. I can't change it, or I can't influence it. I work here and I need to earn money for a living. So I need to earn money or to get money. What is for a living? It means that for my life, for my needs. Yeah, so I need money to buy lots of things and to pay for lots of things. Okay, so Moscow. I was born in Moscow and I'm still living in the city. I wouldn't say that it's very good for my health. Honestly or frankly, I'd rather live far from Moscow, but I can't change it. I work here and I need to earn money for a living. My birthday. I used to celebrate my birthday in a large circle of friends. So what is used to? It's an interesting structure. Used to means that you did it earlier, yeah, but you aren't doing it now, yeah, so you stopped doing it. It means that I celebrated my birthday in a large circle of friends earlier or in my past, but I don't do it any longer. I don't do it any longer. Okay, in a large circle of friends, it means in a big company. In a big company, so I invited lots of friends. I grew up. It means I became an adult or an adult. You know that we can pronounce it either adult or adult. Yeah, either, so it's British pronunciation, and either, it's American pronunciation. Yeah, either or either, it's the same. And that's also true about adult and adult. It's the same, you know, it's just a matter of American or British pronunciation. So I grew up and I have several very good friends. So I prefer, it means that I prefer to gather somewhere. It means in some place on my birthday, and and have a good time. Yeah, together somewhere in some place on my birthday. I don't think that I need to give a great party. Yeah, so you know this phrase, to give a party. So we talked about it. Have a good time, have a great time, and to give a party. To give a great party, so it means something fantastic, something extraordinary, something exciting, maybe something surprising, something really wonderful, or something absolutely wonderful, something amazing, something unforgettable, something unimaginable, something unbelievable, you know, something great, something special, something fantastic, something, you know, yes, something really special. Okay, I prefer to invite my best friends. Yeah, so we say I prefer to do something. Yeah, I prefer to gather somewhere on my birthday. I prefer to invite my best friends. Okay, so my birthday. I used to celebrate my birthday in a large circle of friends. I grew up and have several very good friends. I prefer to gather somewhere on my birthday and have a good time. I don't think that I need to give a great party. I prefer to invite my best friends. Good. My career. So it's connected with our work. It's connected with our work. Okay? So I really like to make a career. I really like to make a career. So what does it mean to make a career? It means that at first, maybe you have a simple job, yeah? You work as a shop assistant, but then you grow professionally, and then you can become a manager, so of a small department, then a manager of a bigger department, maybe the head of of this department, top manager. So you grow professionally, so you have more duties, responsibilities, and as a result you have more money. I perfectly understand, it means I really understand that I need to move up the career ladder. So it's a nice phrase, move up the career ladder. It means that so there is a career ladder, so there are some steps, there are some stages, and you achieve one aim, then you go to the next aim, and so on. So next you go to the next level, and so on. You move up, you don't stop. People often do do something for a very long time with no change at all, but some people want to do something more difficult. They want to get new skills, new experience, new knowledge, and they want to develop their talents. It's also very important, okay? As a result, also, it's also a good phrase, as a result, also, it will bring more money. So yeah, you'll get more money and open up new opportunities. Yeah, it's a good phrase, open up new opportunities. So you'll have more opportunities, and it will be easier for you to find a better job. Yeah, it's more stability too. Okay, so my career, I really like to make a career. I perfectly understand that I need to move up the career ladder. As a result, it will bring more money and open up new opportunities. Good. Next, USA, or the United States of America. Okay, so I've been to the United States of America twice. Yeah, it's present perfect again. So it's a short form, and been to, we talked about it. I've been to the United States of America twice. Twice means 2 times. This experience was absolutely unforgettable. So you can say unforgettable. If you want to make it sound stronger, you use absolutely with strong adjectives. For example, it was absolutely unforgettable, it was absolutely fantastic, it was absolutely wonderful, it was absolutely fascinating, it was, absolutely, and you use a strong adjective. You see, I come to the conclusion. It's also a good phrase. So it means that I think so, I think, or I tend to think, I come to the conclusion. So you have this conclusion in your mind that I need to improve my English urgently. Improve means I want to make my English better, and urgently means now, right now, or as soon as possible. You have no time. Yeah, you can't wait. You need to do it now. You can't wait. So really, yeah, I need to improve my English urgently if I want to feel comfortable. So when talking to native speakers, if I want to feel comfortable, it means that when you feel comfortable, confident, so when you're sure, when it's easy for you to talk to native speakers. So you can say when I talk to native speakers, or when doing something, when talking to native speakers. For example, I really like your lessons. I really like your lessons, and it's good because we study English grammar and vocabulary in context too. We know lots of interesting phrases. Yeah, when talking to native speakers, or when I talk to native speakers. You say when talking to native speakers, or while talking to native speakers. It's also okay too. Okay, so I've been to the United States of America twice. This experience was absolutely unforgettable. I come to the conclusion that I need to improve my English urgently if I want to feel comfortable when talking to native speakers, or while talking to native speakers, or when I talk to native speakers. What about my free time? Unfortunately, I have no free time at all. So you can say unfortunately, or it's a pity. It's a pity, so it means it's bad. It's a pity. I have no free time at all. So you can say I don't have free time, or I have no free time. Yeah, I have no free time sounds stronger, and I have no free time at all is stronger than I have no free time. Okay, And then you say, I'm a very busy person. Yeah, don't forget to put a very busy person. The problem is that it's a very good phrase. Yeah, so you can say the thing is that, or the problem is that I need to earn money. I need to earn money or to get money and devote all my free time to it. Devote, to something. Yeah, devote free time to something. Devote all my free time to it. It means that to do it all my free time. To do it all my free time. So I devote all my free time to sport. I devote all my free time to English. I devote all my free time to teaching English. I devote all my free time to learning English. So devote, it to, to something. Okay, perhaps means maybe. I need to manage my time better. It means that I need to analyze everything, and maybe I spend too much time in social networks, and I need to change it. So I need maybe to have a good plan, and I need to change the situation. Okay, so my free time, so it's a pity. Unfortunately, I have no free time at all. I'm a very busy person. The problem is that I need to earn money and devote all my free time to it. Perhaps I need to manage my time better. Well, what about my family? I have a family, but I can't say that it's large. I'm married, yeah? What's the opposite thing? So I'm married. The opposite thing is I'm single, yeah? When you aren't married. But I don't have children at present. At present means now, yeah? Past, present, and future. I'd like to have a son and 2 daughters. So it's your wish, it's your desire, or you can say, I want to have a son and 2 daughters. I hope this time will come soon. You know that we often use future simple after I hope, yeah? I hope it will happen. I hope you'll do it. I hope you'll reach an advanced level in English soon. So my family, I have a family, but I can't say that it's large. I'm married, but I don't have children at present. I'd like to have a son and 2 daughters. I hope this time will come soon. Friendship. Friendship is something special for me. So friendship is, when you have a friend, a good friend, or when you have good friends. It's something special for me. I can't betray. It means that you can't do bad things. You can't do bad things. To your friends. You can't lie. So you're very honest. Okay. You can't let your friends down. Okay, let down. So first of all, so I'm a very faithful person. It means that so if I have a friend, so I spend time with this friend, and I can't tell him, okay, no, I don't want to be a friend, so it's over. Okay, so I find many other new friends, or I make many other new friends. No, it doesn't work this way. So I'm a very faithful person. So if I have a friend, I spend time with him, I talk to him, and I can't tell him, oh, that's enough, that's over. No. So I'm a faithful person. So I expect the same from my friends. It means that I think that the same thing will be, on my friend's side. So on his side. Okay, from my friends, and I know that they'll never let me down. They'll never let me down means they'll never do bad things. I can rely on him. I can count on him. It's a great feeling. Or, it's a very good phrase for speaking. It's a great feeling, or it's a wonderful feeling. So friendship is something special for me. I can't betray. I'm a very faithful person. I expect the same from my friends, and I know that they'll never let me down. It's a great feeling. Television or TV. Okay, I used to watch TV a lot. Used to, we talked about it. Used to means that you did it in the past. but you aren't doing it now. You don't do it any longer. It means that I don't watch TV. But I did it in the past, but not now. A lot means that you spend lots of time on it. If we look at the present time, yeah, good phrase. If we look at the present time, or we will look at the current situation, I prefer to watch something online. Prefer to do something. I think you also do the same. So there is a huge choice. So there is a huge choice, or there is a very big choice, or big choice. There is a stunning choice. Stunning means really that's so big that you'll get surprised. Yeah, stunning choice. A stunning choice of YouTube channels, you know. Yeah, and I particularly like, or I really like this format of video. I really like, or particularly like this format of video. Well, so particularly like, you see, television. So I used to watch TV a lot. If we look at the present time, I prefer to watch something online. There is a huge choice, or there is a big choice, there is a stunning choice. Stunning choice, yeah, a nice phrase. There is a stunning choice of YouTube channels. I particularly like this format of video. Internet. I think you do the same as me. Yeah, the same as. I don't know why, but students often make mistakes. They say the same like, but no. And one time more, no, the same as. I think you do the same as me. Maybe he gets the same money as him. So he knows these subjects the same as them, the same as. So I think you do the same as me. I mean, so when you explain something, you use this phrase, I mean. It means that I want to say that, I mean, or I want to say that. You use the internet daily or every day. You know, one student asked me, what is daily? And I answered, it's every day. What is monthly? And I answered, it's every month. What is yearly? And I said, it means every year. Yeah? I use it for pleasure and work. Yeah? So you have fun, and you also do something connected with your work. Okay? What is the internet? Really, it's a good question. So I would say it's a real phenomenon. It's a real phenomenon of the 20th and the 21st centuries. It means a real phenomenon, or it's a real discovery. So it's a great thing. It's a great thing which was invented, yeah, some time ago. Great phenomenon, a great phenomenon, or a real phenomenon, a great discovery, a real discovery of the 20th and the 21st centuries. Yeah, we know that we live in the 21st century. Well, internet. So I think you do the same as me. I mean, you use the internet daily. I use it for pleasure and work. You can also say I use it for pleasure and work. Well, so what is the internet? I would say it's a real phenomenon, or it's a real discovery of the 20th and the 21st centuries. Good. Well, a radio. I listen to the radio while driving the car. So we say listen to. I listen to this program, I listen to the radio, I listen to the news. Don't forget to use to, and we say listen to the radio there. While driving the car. So it means when you drive a car. You can also say when driving a car. So it's grammar, while doing something, okay? So, for example, I often read something on the screen while drinking tea. Yeah, so I have tea while drinking tea. I do it. I often read it while drinking tea, or while I'm drinking tea, or when I'm drinking tea. It's okay. So it helps me relax, or have a rest. I relax. Okay, so I have a rest, or it helps me relax. I have a rest in such a way. Yeah, relax or have a rest. It's very important to have a rest, or I can say it's very important to relax. Yeah, relax. Yeah, we often hear it in some relax. Okay, in such a way. When I stay at home, yeah, not stay at home. When I stay at home, I prefer to watch some videos. Yeah, really, I like watching different videos, and sometimes it's so funny that so funny that I can watch it for hours, not for hours, but maybe maybe for half an hour. So funny. Okay, radio. So I listen to the radio while driving the car. It helps me relax. I have a rest in such a way. When I stay at home, I prefer to watch some videos. Good. Okay, next. Shopping. I'm not a shopaholic, but I do the shopping from time to time. So who is a shopaholic? So it's a person who, who goes shopping maybe too often and who spends lots of money and time there. So, but I do the shopping, yeah, we say go shopping, but do the shopping from time to time. From time to time means sometimes. What I don't like about shopping is that. Good phrase. What I don't like about something is that it takes lots of time and money. Maybe what I don't like about learning English online is that, or what I don't like, about this city is that, and then you continue, and then you continue talking. It takes lots of time and money. It means that you spend lots of time on shopping, and you also spend money, sometimes too much. Okay, I hope you understand what I mean. I hope you understand what I mean. So good. So shopping. I'm not a shopaholic, but I do the shopping from time to time. What I don't like about shopping is that it takes lots of time and money. I hope you understand what I mean. Good. Health. It's very important to look after our health. Yeah? You know that look after is a phrasal verb. It means that it's very important to be healthy, or it's very important to be a healthy person. It's very easy to ruin our health, so ruin or destroy, yeah, to ruin our health, but it isn't so easy to recover. So to ruin our health, it means to lose your health, but it isn't so easy to recover. It means that to be healthy again, yeah, to be healthy again. So keep fit. It means keep fit, so be in a good shape, so have a good body. So do some physical exercises. Don't underestimate the importance of being healthy, okay? Underestimate the importance of being healthy. It means that don't think that it isn't so important to be healthy. Don't think that it's unimportant. Maybe don't underestimate of maybe the importance of learning English by yourself. Don't underestimate the importance of self-education. So the importance of something or of doing something, yes? Don't think that it's unimportant. Health. It's very important to look after our health. It's very easy to ruin our health, but it isn't so easy to recover. Keep fit. Don't underestimate the importance of being healthy. Good. Well, so music. I'm keen on music. So you know this phrase, I'm keen on music. It's interesting for you. It gives me inspiration. So it gives me inspiration, or it inspires me. It inspires me. So inspiration is a noun and inspire is a verb. So it inspires me. When I feel bad, I turn on the music. Yeah, we say turn on the music. It's a phrasal verb. And my mood gets better. It means that I start feeling better, or I feel better. My mood gets better, or my mood becomes better. Your mood, it's how you feel. Okay, I mostly listen to pop music. So you can say I mostly, or I mainly. So mostly or mainly listen to pop music. It means that you prefer pop music. Good. So I'm keen on music. It gives me inspiration. It inspires me. When I feel bad, I turn on the music and my mood gets better. I mostly listen to pop music, or I mainly listen to pop music. Good. reading. I wish I had more free time. Yeah, it's the second conditional. It's the second conditional. So you see what I mean. Conditional. Yeah, we talked about it. So I wish. So look at our playlist on grammar. Yeah, so we say I wish I plus past simple. So when you talk about wishes, which is something impossible, or unreal, yeah, I wish I had more free time, I wish maybe I had more friends, I wish I lived in another city. Okay, the thing is that, so yeah, we also talked about it, so it's a very nice phrase for speaking. The problem is that, the thing is that, so when you explain something, you use this phrase. So for example, I have many problems, and then you explain the thing is that I need to do lots of things at the same time, it's so difficult for me. I really enjoy reading. Yeah, enjoy doing something. Yeah, don't forget about it. Reading, ing. Enjoy reading, but I can't do it as much as I'd like it to do. So I can't do it, you know, I can't do it. Maybe I want to read a lot, but I can't do it. Maybe because I don't have enough free time, I can't do it as much as I'd like it to do because of my work. Yeah, we say because of something, because of my work. I have a very tight, and how will you pronounce this word? I have a question for you. How will you do it? So some people say that it's schedule, and some people say that it's schedule. So which is correct? Which answer is correct? So it can be schedule or schedule. So it's a matter, it's, you know, it's again a matter of British or American pronunciation. Schedule or schedule. Good. Okay, reading. So I wish I had more free time. So it's the second conditional. I wish I plus past simple. So we often use this phrase, or we often use this structure. So the thing is that I really enjoy reading, but I can't do it as much as I'd like it to do because of my work. I have a very tight schedule, so it's British, yeah, British pronunciation. Well, entertainment, so, or fun, yeah, we also call it fun. I'm a very hard-working student. It means I study very hard. And I always get good or excellent marks. It means 4 or 5, yeah, or B, A or B is a good mark, and A is an excellent mark. But I can't study all day. It's difficult, yeah? So I need some kind of entertainment, yeah, good phrase. Some kind of something, or some sort of entertainment. I prefer to have a good time online, to have a good time, a great time, or I prefer to spend time online. So I can visit lots of websites, yeah, say visit a website, which offer a huge variety. So a huge variety, it means a big variety or a big choice of all kinds of entertainment, or of all sorts of entertainment, so different kinds of entertainment. Sometimes I go somewhere with my friends, or somewhere it means to some place, or to a certain place. Well, so entertainment, fun. I'm a very hard-working student, and I always get good or excellent marks. But I can't study all day. I need some kind of entertainment. I prefer to have a good time online. So I can visit lots of websites which offer a huge variety of all kinds of entertainment. Sometimes I go somewhere with my friends. Okay, my favorite kind of sport. Football is my favorite kind of sport. I really enjoy this game, or I really like this game. I can play football all year round. It means you can do it in spring, in summer, in autumn, or in winter. I also spend time with my friends. This game unites us. This game unites us. It means that we are one team. We are one team. We are together and we are strong together. Okay, so football is my favorite kind of sport. I really enjoy this game. I can play football all year round. I also spend time with my friends. This game unites us. Choosing a profession. I know that choosing a profession is a very important step in our life. Yeah, choosing a profession, or yeah, ing, yeah, ing. Choosing a profession is a very important step in our life. So it's a very important thing in our life. You need to think very thoroughly, or you need to think a lot. Yeah, to think thoroughly, it's a good phrase, before taking the final decision, or before you take the final decision. So you know that you don't use future simple after before, so you can't say before you will take. So you say before you take, yeah, present simple. Use present simple after before, or before taking, before doing something, before taking the final decision. Good phrase. Take the final decision. Take your talent and abilities into account. It means that you need to look at your talents and abilities into account, or there is a similar phrase, into consideration. Into consideration. So you see, look, take your talents and abilities into account or into consideration. Don't ignore them. Don't ignore them. So don't think that it isn't important. Listen to the voice of your heart. So listen to your heart. Listen to your heart, yeah? Listen to the voice of your heart, to the voice inside you. So I know that choosing a profession is a very important step in our life. You need to think very thoroughly before taking the final decision. Take your talents and abilities into account or into consideration. Don't ignore them. Listen to the voice of your heart. Okay, depression. Depression, yeah. It's when you feel depressed. So I can say I'm depressed, I feel depressed, or I have depression, I experience depression. Believe me, yeah, good phrase. Believe me that depression is a terrible feeling. Really, it's a terrible feeling when you are depressed, when you feel depressed. As for me, yeah, so when you want to talk about your life, about your experience, you can say, as for me, I rarely feel depressed. Rarely means not often, so yeah, not often or seldom. I try not to give up, yeah? So I try not to give up, not to do something. I try not to do it. I try not to give up. So I try to be optimistic. So I try to believe in myself. I try to do something, yeah, to stop feeling depressed. I prefer to be an optimist, yeah? To be an optimist, or I prefer to be optimistic. So optimism, really, I'm full of optimism, so I really hope that it's a great course. So yeah, I think that you remember the name of this course, but let's look at this topic one more time. So believe me that depression is a terrible feeling. As for me, I rarely feel depressed. I try not to give up. I prefer to be an optimist. So you see that we have already looked at 33 English topics, and it's interesting for me, really. So which variant do you prefer? So English topics without explanations or with explanations of grammar and vocabulary? So which one or which variant do you prefer? And I hope that we had a great time together. It was something unforgettable. Okay, see you. Bye.